No one's coming to save you. No one's coming with a plan. No one's waking you up in the morning. No one's reminding you to grind. It's all on you. You own it in 2025. Not with words, not with fake New Year's resolutions, but with action. With suffering, with relentless breaking, soul-shattering work. You want to change your life, then bleed for it, sweat for it, cry for it, but never quit on it. This year, you either become the person you said you were going to be, or you stay stuck in the same loop, complaining, dreaming, but never doing. That's not ownership, that's weakness. I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if life beat you down last year. You're still breathing. That means you're still in the fight. And in 2025, there are no spectators. You're either on the battlefield, or you're in the bleachers, watching the ones who own it pass you by. So here are your 5 keys to own 2025. Leave them, breathe them, die with them if you have to, but do not ignore them. No one cares. Work harder. You think the world cares about your story, your pain, your problems. It doesn't, and that's your advantage. You get to build in silence. You get to become dangerous in the shadows. The pain you feel is your fuel. Your suffering is your foundation. Own that. Comfort is the enemy, your bed. Your excuses, that voice in your head telling you later, it's killing your greatness. If you want to own 2025, you better wage war on comfort. Wake up early, do what sucks, repeat it, make it your oxygen. Greatness is forged in discomfort. Callous the mind, not just the body. Everyone trains the body. Few train the mind, that's why they break. But not you. In 2025, you don't just train to look good. You train to never break again. Read, write, reflect, destroy your weaknesses daily. Build a mind so tough it laughs at chaos. The accountability mirror never lies. Look yourself in the mirror and say it. I am the problem. I am the solution. No more sugarcoating. No more lying to yourself. OWN everything. The wins and the failures, because if you don't own it, you can't fix it. And if you can't fix it, you'll never rise. Be obsessed or be average. You want a better life in 2025? Obsess over it, live it, sleep it, breathe it. Don't chase balance, chase purpose. Most people dabble, the greats get consumed. They burn with desire so strong it hurts. That's what ownership looks like. This is your year. This is your fight. This is your life. Don't being soft, raw, ruthless, no excuse. Grit. You feel tired. Feel like giving up. Feel like this world's too damn heavy. Good. That means you're in the fight. But here's the truth that most people don't want to hear. You're too soft. Your mindset, soft. Your discipline, soft. Your response to failure, soft. I don't say that to break you down. I say it to wake you the hell up. Because right now, while you're sitting in your comfort, life is punching you in the face. And instead of standing up swinging, you're pulling the covers over your head and crying about why it's unfair. Get this straight, the world owes you nothing. It doesn't care how you feel. It doesn't slow down for your excuses. It rewards the savage who refuses to stay soft. If you want to make something of yourself, if you want to build a legacy, earn respect, become a beast, it starts with killing that soft version of you. The version that makes excuses, that taps out early. That talks more than it works. This ain't about motivation. This is about dominance, discipline, ownership, relentlessness. Stop being soft. Hard times create hard people. If you let them, every struggle you're facing is a gift. But soft people treat pain like a curse. You hit adversity and fold. That's weakness talking. The strongest people you'll ever meet were broken once, but they chose to get up with scarred knuckles and a harder mind. Pain is a tool, use it. Emotions don't pay the price, actions do. Feeling tired doesn't mean quit. Feeling sad doesn't mean stop. You think winners are emotionless? No. They just refuse to let emotion run the show. When it's time to work, emotions don't matter. What matters is execution. Grind through the storm, that's where the edge is. Soft lives create regret. Look around. People living easy lives, no pressure. No challenge, no standards, and guess what? They're miserable because deep down they know they're lying to themselves. You weren't built to coast. You were built to climb, to suffer, to break limits. Every day you live soft. You're digging a grave for your potential. Earn your respects. Start with yourself. You want people to respect you. Start by respecting yourself. And that means doing what needs to be done when no one's watching. It means shutting the hell up, getting out of your own head, and putting in work so raw and relentless, your old self wouldn't recognize you. You earn confidence through scars, not speeches. The WAR is within WANIT daily. The softest part of you is that voice in your head that tells you, you've done enough, you deserve rest, you're only human. Shut that voice down. You're not here to be average. You're not here to be comfortable. You're here to fight. Every day is war, and every day you either kill your inner weakness, or it owns you. Final word, this ain't a pep talk. This is a warning. If you keep being soft, the world's gonna eat you alive. But if you flip that switch, if you harden your body, your mind, your soul, then there's nothing life can throw at you that you won't destroy. Don't be soft. Be the savage that rises when others fold. Be the one who runs toward the fire. Be the one who never fakes, never folds, never forgets what the mission is. Hard times create hard people. If you let them, people run from pain. They run from failure. They cry when it gets tough. But the truth is, that pain you're running from, that's the only thing that'll make you harder. That's the sharpening stone of life. That's where the edge is built. We live in a soft world. Everything's instant. Everything's convenient. And because of that, people are mentally fragile. They break over small stuff. They cry over discipline. They panic over discomfort. Why? Because they've never chosen the hard route voluntarily. They've never willingly gone into the fire. They've never suffered on purpose. And so when life forces that pain on them, they collapse, fold like paper. That's what softness does. It weakens your spine before the storm even hits. Let me tell you something. Pain isn't your enemy. It's your coach. It's the one honest voice in a world full of lies. The pain says you're not good enough yet. Keep working. The pain says you think you've earned respect. Prove it. The pain doesn't care about your feelings. It demands improvement. And if you lean into it, if you stop whining and start listening, it will mold you into something dangerous, something unbreakable. You think I became mentally tough by reading quotes on Instagram? No. I got hard by running when my legs were screaming, by studying when my brain was cooked, by grinding in silence while the world doubted me. Every drop of sweat was a middle finger to the easy life. Every tear was a message to weakness. You don't live here anymore. You need to understand this. Hard times aren't optional. Life is going to punch you. You're going to lose. You're going to suffer. That's guaranteed. What's not guaranteed is how you respond. Do you cry? Do you quit? Or do you stand up, wipe the blood off your mouth and say, that's all you got? You can't wait for life to toughen you up. You've got to do it yourself. You've got to wake up early and train when nobody cares. You've got to chase down the things that scare you. You've got to dive into the deep end and learn to breathe underwater. That's how you get hard. Don't wait for the crisis. Don't wait for the heartbreak. Don't wait for the injury, the failure, the tragedy to try and develop grit. Build it now. Stack it daily. Train your mind in calm so when the storm hits, you're not shaken. You're the one creating pressure for others. It's real simple. You can use your pain to become powerful, or you can use it as an excuse to stay soft. One choice builds warriors, the other builds victims. If you're going through something right now, good. Lean into it. Don't run. Don't numb it. Don't try to escape. That's where you grow. That's where you level up. That's where the old, weak version of you dies, and the new version is born, the one with fire in his chest. The one that doesn't flinch when life swings, own the hard times, chase them. And when the world looks at you and asks, how are you still standing, you'll smile because you chose the fire. You chose the pain. And now it doesn't break you, it built you. Emotions don't pay the price, actions do. Listen up. You want to know why you're stuck, why your life's the same year after year. It's because you keep obeying your emotions. You let your feelings dictate your actions. That's soft. That's the blueprint for mediocrity. You don't feel like working out today. Too bad. You don't feel like studying. Don't care. You're upset, sad, tired, bored. Good. Now show up anyway. You see, greatness doesn't give a damn how you feel. Discipline doesn't care about your mood. The mission doesn't pause because you're having an emotional day. But soft people, weak people, build their entire lives around how they feel. They say things like, I just wasn't in the right headspace, or I didn't feel motivated. That's weakness. That's softness leaking out your mouth. You think savages wait for motivation. You think lions only hunt when they're happy. No, they hunt because they're programmed to hunt. That's the mindset you need. You show up whether you feel like it or not. You grind whether you're up or down because feelings come and go, but results stick with you forever. Let me break it down even further. Your emotions are lying to you 90% of the time. That voice that says skip today, sleep in, take it easy, that's the enemy. That's your inner weakness trying to protect you from the pain. But guess what? That pain is your path. Every single time you ignore that weak voice, you get stronger. Every time you override emotion with action, you harden your mind. You stack mental calluses. You build a body and a brain that answers to you, not some fleeting feeling. I've trained in freezing cold. I've run with broken bones. I've studied with migraines, written goals with blood in my eyes. Why? Because I don't care how I feel. I care about who I'm becoming. I care about the mission. That's the only thing that matters. Let me ask you something. What have your emotions earned you so far? Are you proud of where they've taken you? All those days you gave in to comfort, to fear, to sadness. Did they move you forward or did they hold you back? This world isn't built for emotional people. This world respects results, and results are earned through brutal consistency. That means doing the work when you're broken. That means locking in when your heart's not in it. That means choosing growth over comfort every single damn time. You want to be mentally tough, then stop giving power to your emotions. Learn to observe them without obeying them. Your feelings might knock on the door, but you don't have to let them in. You can choose action, you can choose progress, you can choose the harder path. Let me tell you something else. Emotions will lie to you in the middle of the storm. They'll tell you you're not good enough. You're tired, you've done enough. That's when the real ones rise. That's when warriors are made. Not when it's sunny, not when it's easy, but when your emotions are screaming quit. And you say, shut up, we've still got work to do. You get one life, one shot. And you're wasting it listening to feelings like a puppet on a string. Cut the string, take control, dominate your emotions, or be dominated by them. From now on, it's not about what you feel. It's about what you do every single day, whether you're ready or not. You want to separate yourself. Build discipline so strong that your emotions can't move you. Let them come. Let them scream. You'll still be grinding, still be lifting, still be showing up. That's the standard. Actions over emotions. Results over feelings, purpose over pleasure. That's how warriors are built. Soft lives create regret. Soft lives create regret. You know what's worse than failure. You know what hits harder than pain, deeper than doubt. Regret, that's the real killer, and let me tell you what causes it. A soft life, a life where you never push, a life where you always play it safe, a life where you listen to the world when it tells you to slow down, be realistic, don't overdo it, that kind of life. It looks fine on the outside. You post happy photos, say the right things, look balanced. But deep down you feel it, that echo in your gut, that hole where your purpose should be, that constant whisper, you could have been more. That's the curse of the soft life. No discipline, no edge, no pressure, and no damn growth. You don't get to the end of your life and wish you had more comfort. You wish you had more courage. You wish you had pushed harder. You wish you hadn't played it so damn safe. But it's too late then, and that's the real pain right now. While you still have time, you need to kill the softness inside you. You need to choose discomfort, seek out struggle, make your life harder on purpose so when the world throws real chaos at you, you don't break. Because here's the truth no one tells you, the easy path you're walking. The one where you sleep in, skip the workout, binge the distractions, avoid the risk. That path leads to one destination, a grave filled with regret. Let me tell you about the people I've seen in hospitals, in prisons, on the edge. You know what they say. They don't talk about the things they did. They talk about the things they didn't do, the words they didn't say, the dreams they didn't chase, the person they didn't become, and all because they lived soft. You think life is about being comfortable. You've been lied to. Life is about WAR. It's about waking up with a fire in your gut and doing the hard thing because it's hard. It's about holding yourself to a higher standard when no one else is watching. It's about earning the right to look in the mirror and say, I gave everything. That kind of life doesn't come from softness. It comes from suffering. It comes from waking up before the world and chasing pain like it owes you money. It comes from doing what average people refuse to do. You see, softness feels good now, but it costs you everything later. Discomfort hurts now, but it gives you everything later. Which one do you want if you want to live like most people? Keep living soft, avoid the grind, stay safe, keep pretending, but if you want to live with pride, with clarity, with power, then flip that switch inside of you. Wage war on comfort. Kill the softness and replace it with a life that leaves nothing in the tank. So when it's your time to go, you won't be asking for more time. You won't be begging for another shot. You'll smile, knowing you burned the candle at both ends and you lived like a savage every damn day. No regrets, no softness, no apologies. Earn your respect. Start with yourself. You want people to respect you. You want your name to mean something. You want to walk into a room and have people feel your presence. Then earn it. But let me hit you with some hard truth. No one's going to respect you until you start respecting yourself. Not your family, not your friends, not your team, not your enemies. They're watching how you carry yourself. They're watching how you show up when it's ugly, when it's hard, when no one else wants to be there. And if all you've got is talk, if all you bring is image without grit, they'll see right through you. You know what earns respect: silent work, pain in the dark, consistency when no one claps for you. You want to be something, then be something when nobody's watching. Don't ask for credit. Don't wait for applause. Respect is earned in the trenches, not on Instagram. You've been lied to. You think you deserve respect because of potential, because of how hard your life's been, because of how motivated you sound when you talk. Nah, respect comes from execution. Respect comes from suffering. Respect comes from looking yourself in the mirror at 4 a.m. and knowing you've done the hard **T that weak people avoid, and it starts with you. Every time you hit snooze, you're telling yourself you don't matter. Every time you skip the workout, you say your goals are a lie. Every time you talk about the grind but don't live it, you're telling the world, don't believe me. That's where self-respect dies, right there in your own actions, in your lack of follow-through, in your soft compromises. You want to change that, then make a decision, raise your standard. The world isn't fair. Life doesn't hand out dignity. You have to build it repetition by repetition, discipline by discipline, scar by scar. You think I got respect by accident. I earned it through sweat, through isolation, through doing reps in hell while everyone else was sleeping, partying, quitting. People respect the grind because it's rare. They respect savages because savages do what others won't. So here's the truth. If you don't respect yourself, it's because you haven't given yourself a reason to. You've lied to yourself. You've made promises you didn't keep. You've allowed weakness to run your life, but you can change that today. You can start showing up with ruthless consistency. You can become the kind of person who says, I said I'd do it, so I'm doing it, period. You don't need motivation. You don't need validation. You need to decide that you are no longer available for weakness. And every time you honor that decision, you gain a little more respect, a little more power, a little more edge. Until one day, you look in the mirror and don't see the quitter anymore. You see a savage, a warrior, a relentless human being who doesn't need applause because the grind is its own reward. That's how you earn respect. Not through talk, through torture, not through image, through impact, not through fake grind, through full ownership. So kill the excuses, silence the doubts, and go earn your damn respect. Starting with you. The WAR is within WINIT daily. The biggest enemy isn't out there. It's not your boss. It's not your competition. It's not the economy, your past, your parents, or your pain. It's you. Every single day you wake up to war. Not with the world, but with your own weakness, with the voice that says, take it easy, with the urge to hide, with the temptation to live soft, safe, and silent. And if you don't recognize that, if you don't wake up ready to fight that war, you already lost. You see, the most dangerous version of yourself is buried under years of comfort, fear, and excuses. That beast inside you, that killer instinct, that elite potential, it's caged up. And the gate is guarded by the softest parts of you: laziness, insecurity, ego, doubt, and the only way to unlock it, go to war with yourself daily. This ain't a one-time motivational speech. This is a lifetime commitment. A daily decision to step into the fire, to chase pain instead of pleasure, to hold the line when everything inside you wants to fold. The war is within. When that alarm goes off, the battle begins. Do you get up or do you snooze? When your body screams during the last rep, do you break or push? When your mind says, I've had enough, do you stop or keep walking into hell? Every choice is a shot fired. Every action is a win or a loss. You think it's about motivation. Motivation fades. What you need is military-grade discipline. I do what's required every day, whether I feel like it or not. The weak want balance, the strong want victory. You think you're going to win this war once and be done. You think you'll wake up one day and never feel weak again. Never. That softness is always there, lurking, waiting. It wants you fat. It wants you scared. It wants you quiet, obedient, average. But every day you choose to fight. Every run, every rep, every uncomfortable truth. You push it back. You choke it. You shrink it. You don't destroy the weakness once. You kill it every damn day. You know what separates warriors from wannabes. Not talent, not luck, not background. It's this. Real ones wake up and go to war when it's boring. They fight when it's raining. They push when they're broken. They bleed without applause because they know this war will never end and they don't want it to. Why? Because the war within is where greatness is built. It's the proving ground. It's the place where you earn confidence, clarity, and self-respect. It's how you become someone you're proud of. You want peace, then go to war, because true peace isn't found in comfort. It's found in conquest. It's found in looking yourself in the mirror and knowing, I fought today, I won today, I didn't fold. You want to change your life, win the day, then do it again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next. Stack those wins like bricks, build an unbreakable wall between you and the old you, and one day the world will ask how you did it. How you got so focused, so consistent, so locked in, and you'll smile and say, I went to war every day and I never lost to myself again. Stay hard, stay hungry, stay at WR. You've heard the truth now. This ain't a game, this ain't a temporary mindset. This is WR, a war against weakness, a war against softness, a war against everything trying to keep you average. And guess what? You signed up for this. You chose this path when you said, I want more discipline, more power, more respect, more fire, but you don't get those things by wishing. You earn them, rep by rep, mile by mile, sacrifice by sacrifice. 2025 doesn't owe you anything. The world doesn't care about your intentions, your dreams, or your potential. It only responds to your actions. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna keep living soft? Keep folding when life pushes back? Keep hiding behind excuses, fear, and fake motivation? Or are you finally ready to OWN every second? To push yourself until there's nothing left in the tank? To show up when it's hard, when it's cold, when it's lonely? Because you know the WR is within. The standard is simple. Be undeniable, be unbreakable, be uncommon in a world full of cowards. You don't get another shot. This is it, your one life, so don't waste it being soft. Don't waste it living like everyone else. Don't waste it chasing comfort while greatness dies inside you. Get out there and earn your scars, face your demons, crush your limits, and when people ask how you did it, you tell them, I went to war with myself, and I won, and now get after it. No pity, no mercy, no days off. Stay hard, stay hungry, stay at war. Here's a powerful final conclusion to your speech, written in the savage, no compromise style. You're looking for locking in the message and leaving no room for softness. Don't be soft, empty. Let this land deep in your soul. You weren't born to blend in. You weren't put on this earth to live soft, to coast, to play it safe. You were built for suffering, for struggle, for greatness. But greatness doesn't come to the soft. It doesn't come to the ones who fold. It doesn't come to those who run from pain. Greatness belongs to the savage, to the disciplined, to the one who shows up broken and still gets the F***K up. The war you're fighting, it's not once a week. It's every damn day, and it's not for a trophy. It's for your soul, your legacy, your self-respect. This isn't motivation. This is a challenge to kill the version of you that makes excuses. To bury the soft voice inside you. To rise every morning ready to dominate your mind, your body, your life. So here's your final order. Burn the bridge. Burn the excuse. Burn the comfort. And when it's all said and done, when your heart beats for the last time, you better be able to look back with no shame and say, I gave it all. I left nothing behind. I didn't live soft. I died a savage. You want peace. Go to war. You want purpose. Live with pain. You want power. Be undeniable. This is your time. Own it. Leave it. Die empty. Now get the hell up. And stay hard.